Black people, white people, old people, melanated people. Secure that bag, get that paper. Master got fresh scraps, didn't fell off the table. Secure that bag, get that paper. Master got fresh scraps, they just fell off the table. Secure that bag, get that paper. Master got fresh scraps, they just fell off the table. Children of joy is important. Should that be our priorities when they calling us minorities? You better run for it. Money can daddy wanna go against the system, but you lack your wisdom, so you listen. You don't wanna listen to the victim, oblivious, sipping on the Milton. How you gonna fix the habit? Yeah, fix the habit. Racism, systematic, but you need the cabbage. Make money with the master just to give it back. Secure that bag, get that paper. I got fresh scraps, it'll fill off the table. Secure that bag, gotta get that paper. I got fresh scraps, they just fell off the table. Secure that bag, get that paper. Master got fresh scraps. They just fell off the table. Oola yeah. Well, you might be a boss, but what rules you know? You got lost in the sauce for them bags you hold. People you left standing out in the cold. I thought you'd rather have Jesus than that silver and gold. You collect that check, so promissory note. It don't matter if it's the one joke or personal. But you looking at me like a joke and you got secret handshakes with this dude like he's chummy. You run into his money like the bees run to honey. Paper. Like the bees create honey. You just make the money. He takes the money. Now you looking funny. Wake up. Secure that bag. Master got fresh scraps. They done fell off the table. Gotta get that paper. Master got fresh scraps. They done fell off the table. Secure that bag. I gotta get this paper. They done fell off the table. Secure that bag. Gotta get that paper. Cause I got fresh scraps. They done fell off the table. Secure that bag. I'm trying to get that paper. Secure that bag. I'm trying to get this paper. Black people, white people, poor people, melanated people. Secure that bag. Hey, get that paper. Master got fresh scraps. It fell off the table. Secure that bag. Get that paper. Master got fresh scraps.
My troops around.
Secure that bag. Get that paper. Master got fresh scraps.
Hold on, my tiara is the name.
Children of joy is important. Should that be our priorities when they calling us minorities? You better run for it. Money can daddy wanna go against the system, but you lack your wisdom, so you listen. You don't wanna listen to the victim, oblivious, sipping on the Milton. How you gonna fix the habit? Yeah, fix the habit. Racism, systematic, but you need the cabbage. Make money with the master just to give it back.
Secure that bag. I gotta get that paper. Toast to drink. So tonight, Yeah, so this is a original that's never been released to the internet, and this is Secure That Bag. Baby, if I tell y'all what or who inspired that song, y'all gonna say, girl, this lady don't ever stop. Hey, Faith, okay, you on the live? Good. Hey, Fatima, how you doing? So make sure y'all click that like button when y'all come on, because this video is something that I need to talk about, something that I need to share. And after I share this, I'm going to take at least 72 hours. I'm going to give myself 72 hours first. I want to do a longer fast, but I think a good 3 days of no social media, like no Facebook, no Instagram, no YouTube, cause like right now I'm in a position to whereas I graduated from my classes, my programs, all of the things that I had to do where I just needed to be on the internet, like to check up on certain things on the internet. Like now I really legit have some free time. And so I want to take this time to change gears and focus on another project that I'm working on that does not require me to be on social media. Like this 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 little window period, I don't have to be on social media. But I wanted to do a video tonight talking about thank you. I wanted to do a beautiful a video. I wanted to do a video tonight talking about Miss Netta. And the reason why I wanted to talk about Miss Netta is because one of my cousins sent me a video earlier today, and she was talking about Miss Netta, and well, she wasn't talking about Miss Netta. The video was Miss Netta talking about how she wouldn't want to be like a black woman. She'd want to be like a white woman. She'd rather be like a white woman. And I know that the blogs is finna eat her up for saying that, but it triggered me because I know that deep down inside, that's how a lot of us think. I'm respectful today. I learned my lesson. Yeah. So yeah, I know, but I'm really a legit like I'm gonna do like a 72-hour one with no social media, like not posting at all. Like I'm gonna give myself a 72-hour period just to not be online, to not post. And I think if I take small breaks like that, I won't have to take a big one. And so I think I'm gonna take 3 days just to not be on the internet at all. Like, I may I'm not even gonna look on my YouTube app. Like I'm not gonna look at no YouTube videos. I'm not gonna look at any Instagram videos. I'm not gonna look at any Facebook videos. Like I'm not like I don't even have to be on this phone. I have a tablet. My tablet, I don't use it for anything that's really really like tied to the internet. So when I get on my tablet, it's not going to affect me like that. My tablet is not going to have me traveling. Like my Instagram is not on there, my Facebook is not on there. So when I get on the tablet, I be on there watching movies, or I be actually like writing a narrative or writing a story or something like that. So but when I saw what Miss Netta said about not wanting to be like black women, I didn't even get mad at her. Like I wasn't mad when I heard her compare herself and say, I would rather be like white women because they're not on my post reading me. They're not talking about me. And then she said something about how black women always want people to do things for them, and then they want to complain about it. And sometimes there the word impact is real. The word impact is real. And I'm a quote my sister Leah Bad, and I'm a say that, and I'm gonna leave that there. I love the way Leah Baez say that. I'm gonna say that and leave it there. Henpecked, that's a real thing. Remember henpecked? Remember that word? I'm gonna say that and I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna say that henpecked. That'll preach all by itself. And this is not something that is relegated to beings who are born with wombs. Like trans women, we can be on some henpeck shit too. It's not just the ones that was born with vaginas that can be henpeckish. We all, the female dominant, the feminine dominant, we could be a little henpeckish, all of us. Henpeck, henpeckish. It's the truth. Tell me where to lie at. Miss Netta didn't word it right. Miss Netta didn't use the right words. And then she went left when she said she wanted to be she said she'd rather be a white woman because trust me, the white women are on your page. They just sitting in the comments. They sitting in the comment section laughing and not saying nothing. They're on your page though. Hell, they on Tasha K page. They like to watch. They voyeurs. They like to watch the trauma porn, honey. They voyeurs, honey. You know how the voyeurs, when you having sex, they don't want to participate. They just want to watch. Oh, the white people be there. The Caucasians be there. They just ain't gonna say nothing unless they're trolling. Now they will come through as a troll under the bridge. So she was wrong when she said the white women don't be on her page. Oh no, the white women don't be on your page. What they be doing is they invite the girls over for wine, and instead of having book club, they put you on YouTube on the big screen and laugh. They laughing at the comments. They laughing at the comments. They laughing at the screen. And they toasted to each other. They look at this madness. All the white women on your page. The Caucasian women is watching. Your numbers ain't gonna be that high just from black people. They watch, they just ain't saying nothing. It's the truth. They said, girl, Miss Netta's got another video coming out, girl. Girl, come over to the house and watch Miss Netta with me tonight, girl. Girl, you coming over to watch Miss Netta with me tonight? I got us 2 cans of beer. Might have some box wine tonight. We gonna have some box wine tonight and watch Miss Netta, girl. He's hilarious, ain't he? Him and his boyfriend Charles. Him and his boyfriend Charles. That's a whip right there, I tell you. That doggone Netta. That Netta really be getting those niggers together. Have you seen that T.S. Madison? You seen that T.S. Madison? One of them trannies, one of them doggone trannies, she really tells them that that's a mighty fine one there. Hey, Alina, that's a mighty fine one there. You Loki giving Thelma Harper from Mama's Family. hmm Well, you know that's who's watching them. It's the Southern white girls because all of it's in the South. Um, they're watching that stuff. They ain't gonna never admit it in public. Probably know every recipe, Miss Netta, every dinner, every lunch Charles done made. Every lunch Miss Netta done made for Charles. Probably at the house playing with their husband. Jimmy, Jimmy, your lunch is ready. Jimmy, I got your lunch ready. Jimmy, Jimmy, your lunch is ready. Yes, Jimmy, your lunch is ready. But it's like, can you imagine? Can you imagine, like, I don't know. This is why I'm not working right now. Like, I don't consider myself never not working because I think that my activism and my art and my work that I do spiritually, I feel like I'm always working, but I'm doing the work, excuse me, that's not going to cause me to burn out. Because one thing that I realized about society is that society will take all of your energy from you. Society will suck you dry, and then society will step right over you, honey, and keep on walking, honey. Society will, and the beat goes on next caller. That's what society gonna give us. So when I realized that, a lot of us, we okay with burning ourselves out, trying to prove a point to other people that when you gone, they're just gonna step over you. They're gonna pack dirt in your face and they're gonna keep it moving. Like they might sing a few sad songs, but we live in a world where we actually, are taught not to celebrate the dead, not to remember our ancestors. The only ancestor we're allowed to talk about is Jesus. We literally, bitch, if we talk about any other ancestor besides Jesus in the spirit realm, bitch, it's blasphemy. It's wrong. It's evil. So, girl, that's literally a culture of packing dirt in people's face and forgetting about them. And so when I realized that we was living, that's the world we live in, that's the society that we live in, what's more important to me than money, and money cannot buy you peace. I don't give a damn what nobody say. It can't buy you love, and it can't buy you fucking peace. That's something you already gotta have. It can't buy you peace. Because if it could, we wouldn't have so much war. It take money to go to war. So clearly the people who got money still ain't got no fucking peace. Because they always trying to take your money. They always trying to take your stuff. They always trying to make sure that they straight. And this is the thing. I have questions. I'm finna read the comments. I have questions about how everything started because I don't think slavery happened exactly the way that we're told that it happened. So I wouldn't be surprised if when those Caucasian people came over that boat, they got off that boat, and they started getting sick. Imagine if a bunch of them was getting sick, and we had to go and take care of them because some of our ancestors was here. We from all over. Like, we're indigenous to multiple land masses. I have different tribes on both sides of my family, my mother and my father's side of the family, and I know for a fact it's Choctaw and it's Cherokee. So I know that I have ancestors that was here before the slave ships got here. So I could imagine my ancestors, having this heart, caring for people, taking these people in, supporting these people, being here for these people, looking out for these people, and developing a bond with these people. I mean, of course, you're human and it's a different type of being. And then, no shade, no tea, white people are sexual. Not all of them. I'm not going to generalize them, but a lot of them love sex. And they not ugly to look at. A lot of them is cute. Maybe maybe it's because they've been crammed in our face so much. Maybe because we've seen so many white people, we can't help but find them attractive. But could you imagine when they first came over here and they vulnerable and a lot of our ancestors had to help them and take care of them and keep them from dying, and the next thing you know, we falling in love with them. We starting families with them. But we also understand how vulnerable they are to the land. So we get out here and start building up this matrix because we want our loved ones to survive. We don't want our loved ones to be sick. You could definitely bond with people through taking care of them while they're sick. That's a hell of a way to bond with somebody. And so I don't think we take enough time to unpack the bonds that were created, and a lot of times that's done intentionally because a lot of us as black people, we look at ourselves as being from Africa. And true, our ancestors thousands of years ago may have traveled on boats and were traveling the world and ended up here. So they could have very well come from that landmass thousands of years ago to this landmass. I'm not here to argue with you about how some of us got here. I just know that they was already here. And so if they saw beings, because I mean, white people, Caucasian people are a different shade, but at the end of the day, we're all three parts water. When they looked at them, they saw two eyes, a nose, a mouth, ears. They saw, arms, legs, hands. And so it was like, okay, this is like us, but this is pale. And when they saw them vulnerable and saw them sick, they probably started spending time with them and they started bonding with them. And the next thing you know, they were dealing. So I don't think all of it was slavery. I think some of us actually chose to be there because we develop bonds with these people. We develop bonds with some of them. It's human nature. And I don't think all of it was slavery. I don't think every mulatto child, like I don't think that every mulatto child or every biracial child that's come into the world, it was because a white man raped a black woman. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Every time a black man or an Indian man had sex with a white man, it was because the white man was forcing him at gunpoint. You believe that? You believe that? I'm asking y'all. Will somebody want to be brave enough to respond? You believe that When them people first came over here on that boat, you believed that it was just slavery. You don't think they ain't bond while they was taking care of them. You don't think some of the black men fell in love with some of the white men. Some of the black women fell in love with some of the white women. Some of the they was taking care of the elderly and taking care of the sick, and they started to develop bonds. You don't think none of that happened? You think they just came over here and they was able to conquer these people on their own landmass without first developing relationships with them? Y'all did see Avatar, right? They had to infiltrate first so that they could know the landmass, so they could do intel. They had to develop relations. They had to use people to develop relationships with these people first. They didn't. They couldn't just come in swinging. How you gonna come to a landmass you have no knowledge of, no agricultural sense of? Like, you just came to a landmass that's foreign to you, and you came in swinging. You came in guns a blazing. That's not what happened. First, it was an infiltration. Relationships were developed, and some of our own probably turned on us. And now all of that is in our blood. All of that is in our DNA. All of that unaddressed stuff. All of that unaddressed stuff. All of that stuff that has not been addressed. Faith, you must be sleeping, baby. Faith, you must be sleeping over there with your hammer. This up, because we got a troll up in here. Faith done went to sleep. Talk about it and laugh so hard. Faith, what you doing over there? You smoking a blunt, bitch. They talk about and laugh so hard. They talk about it and laugh so hard. Tickle why we think we passing, child. Oh, baby, we had a troll that had came on here and had a little fun for a second, huh? That motherfucker said, what is that on your head, my nigga? probably wasn't even a Negro. That's the gag. It probably wasn't even a black person. Now, Miss Bubbles, why you retracted your question? Why you retracted your question, Miss Bubbles? This motherfucking watermelon is good as fuck. Oh, I wanted to play a song. So y'all gonna bear with me while I play a song. I haven't done this in a long time, but I had made a freestyle off of this, and I heard it the other day, and I was like, I want to do this again. So it's the Walk It Like I Talk It instrumental. Wait. Walk It Like I Talk It, Migos. Oh, I'm gonna do Walk Up Like a Dog instrumental too. I like that song. Space. Yes, instrumental. Yeah, let's do this instrumental for y'all. Let's do that. Let's have some fun. Let's sing a song. Let's sing a song. Let's do a little music. Since I'm going to take a 3-day fast, I want to do some healing vibration, something you could come back and listen to. This is for my purple ones. My die by my Bristol by my Bristol my die by my I have wait you have I hold you won't walk around and lose your soul. I find my Bristol by my head. I find my Bristol by my head. Walks with the realest and stomp with the baddest. I walks with the realest and stomps with the baddest. I walks with the realest and stomps with the baddest. Here we go. Height. Cause I'ma walk with the realest and stomp with the baddest. Walk with the realest and stomp with the baddest. Walk with the realest and stomp with the baddest. Here we go. I. You live in a palace and I'm just living average. But I'ma make this nigga eat the cabbage. I'ma walk with it like a savage. Ah, cause you're half I hold. You will walk around and lose your soul. Your path I hold. You will walk around and lose your soul. By my Bristol, Lily, yes ma'am, yes sir, yeah. I Cause I'ma walk with the realest and stomp with the baddest. Walk with the realest and stomp with the baddest. Walk with the realest and stomp with the baddest. Here we go. Aight. Cause I'ma walk with the realest and stomp with the baddest. Walk with the realest and stomp with the baddest. Walk with the realest and stomp with the baddest. Here we go. Hi. I may just be living average while you're living in a palace. But I got a brain and I got a mind. Plus I know how to wobble. And I could work, I could work, I could work, I could work out. I could work, I could work, I could work out. I could work, I could work, I could work out. I could work, I could work, I could work out. I could work, I could work, I could work out. I could work, I could work, I could work out. I could work, I could work, I could work out. Farmer, barista, farmer, we're all your half. You gon' fuck around and make me laugh. Okay, so now I would do all. I would do all. I would do walking like a dog, the instrumental. I would do walking like the dog, the instrumental. Like clear. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, back. Damn. Well, I'm gonna do walking like a dog, the instrumental. I think I can remember what I wrote for that. You are the love of my life. You are my joy, my shine. You are the love of my life. Walk it, walk it like a dog. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear walk it like a dog. Then we're gonna do one made up one. Walk it like a dog. I'm gonna make up one alive. Walk it. No, no. I wish I could just talk to the bird and walk it. Walk him. No, no, walk him like a. It's walk him like a dog, right? Backspace. Walk him like a dog. Yeah, I need that saucy Santana. Then that's what I'm gonna put. Walk him like a dog. I need the instrumental though. I need that instrumental though. I ain't trying to play your song, boo. I need that instrumental, boo. Cause I ain't trying to let YouTube work me, boo. We're having the grown folks grooves. You know, before I take my 72-hour break, I don't want to leave y'all with anything heavy. I'm going to be doing self-care, so I'm going to leave you with some music to do self-care with. Some self-care sounds from Kaneen Mafa. Kaneen Mafa. Steph, you're vibing with self-care sounds from Kaneen Mafa. Self-care sounds from Kaneen Mafa. We're doing self-care sounds. Make sure you hit that like button as you're coming into the space. The next song is going to be Walk 'em Like a Dog, the instrumental.
This is hair color reinvented. New Color Sonic hair color device. It's the best hair color of your life at the press of.
Ooh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ah, yeah. How many times we say, how many times we say Black Lives Matter? How many times we sing Black Blood Splatter? People steady dying, but your pockets calling on ancestors, rat-a-tat-tatter. How many times we say Black Lives Matter? How many times we sing Black Blood Splatter? But your pockets getting fatter. Rat-a-tat-a-tatter. Alright, yeah. Say a name, say a name, say a name. Tired of patriarchy, that shit gotta go. Let it go. You gotta let it go, go. Gotta change what was. So we can have a new day. How many times we say Black Lives Matter? How many times we say Black Blood Splatter? People steady dying, but your pockets getting fatter. Calling on ancestors, rat-a-tat-tatter. How many times we say Black Lives Matter? How many times we see Black Blood Splatter? People steady dying, but your pockets getting fatter. Calling on ancestors, rat-a-tat-tatter. Founded by white men, yeah, yeah. Say her name, say her name, say her name. Tired of patriarchy, that shit gotta go. Tired of transphobia, that shit gotta go. You gotta let it go. You gotta change what was. So we can have a new day. How many times we say Black Lives Matter? How many times we seen Black Blood Splatter? People steady dying, but your pockets getting fatter. Calling no ancestors, rat-a-tat-tatter. How many times we say Black Lives Matter? How many times we seen Black Blood Splatter? People steady dying, but your pockets getting fatter. Calling no ancestors, rat-a-tat-tatter. I forgot some of it, but that was still kind of cute though. I forgot some of it. That was still kind of cute. Like I was still feeling that vibe. Like that was real cute. That was cute for y'all. That was good. That was a little something for y'all. Like that wasn't horrible. Like I could have did better. Like it's not my finest version of it. Let me see. But I remember most of that bitch to say I never released it. Now I'm thinking I want to do. I want to make something up. I don't know if I want it to be. Okay, tell me, do y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to make up a rap song, or y'all want me to make up a country song? Cause you know I like country songs too. So let me know. Yeah, let me know in the chat. You want me to do a freestyle hip hop song, a freestyle soul song, or a freestyle country song, or something gospely but whole. Like what y'all feeling? Cause I've been doing a lot of hip hop. So what's the consensus? What we saying, do? What's your country? Come on, country. Oh, two country. I got some people that support me in country. Okay. That was powerful incantation, a better use of hip hop. Thank you, Enoch. Okay, so I'm going to do a country song. Oh, you know what else I like? I like old jazz. Like I like old ass jazz from the 1920s and the 1940s. So I could do some of that too. But I'm finna find a country instrument. Okay. Let's see what we got.
Hey,
It's your skin.
We're
Nipple
getting ready to
protection
do.
may not look as good as it feels. CeraVe sheer tint nip.
In the chat, y'all have suggested country. So let's see what we get. Let's not take the first beat. Let's not take the very first beat. I mean, I could work with it, but let's try another beat. The sun shines, and in the night it comes to greet me, and I smile and say, yeah, the sun shines, and in the night it comes to greet me, and I say, hey, the sun shines, and the night it comes to grab me up and hold me tight, keep me warm. I wanna live my life, I just want to dance, dance. I wanna live my life, I wanna have some fun. Come on with me, come on, dance. I liked it. That was off the like there was like something I was making. I liked that though. I liked it that. That was cute. I was feeling that. I had a moment. Okay, let's play something else. Let's play another beat. Like by the time I got into it, it was gone now. We didn't really get to see where that was gonna go. I almost feel like I should rewind that back. Better than me us. OMG, she's here. I love it. Let me see. I was trying to find another country song. I don't like this one. Okay, I kind of like this. Let me see if I can go to a little bit further back. Yeah, I would have just got into it and it would have went on. You and me together. You and me and you together, together, together. You and me and you together. divide us. We can't let them lock us out. We can't let them keep us down. We can't let them keep us down. You and me together. You and me together. Me and you together. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us. They can't keep us out. They can't keep us out. You and me together. Yeah, I liked that. 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 That was fun. Okay, so maybe we should do some jazz now. I'm feeling some jazz. I'm feeling some jazz. Should we do some jazz now? You think I should do a jazz song before I wrap it up? Maybe jazz? Maybe one jazz? Maybe one jazz? What about jazz? Anybody want jazz? No jazz? Can we do jazz, please? Can we do jazz, please? Yeah, jazz. I love that song though. Maybe one jazz number. Maybe just one. Maybe just swing one jazz swing song. Yeah. Oh, I wish I could find that song. The song is break the clock, no worries here. Break the clock, no need to. I'm sure I can't find it. But I'm gonna do a poem. I'm gonna do something, maybe something instrumentally. Maybe something that doesn't require me to have music. Maybe something that doesn't require me to have music. I do. Wait, hold on. Here we go. Oh, I love that song right back where I started from. YouTube will wear me out for that though. Wait. Yeah, we gotta do some self-care on ourselves tonight. That's what this about, like we have to unplug from that and just like, like pour good intentions on each other. And so I wanna find this jazz song and see if I could do it. Wait, jazz. I'm gonna do a jazz 1920 instrumental because I got one jazz. Yeah, I don't want that slow jazz. I want jazz swing. We want some swing. Swing. We want some swing instrumental. We want a swing. We want some swing instrumental. Wait a minute, hold on. That might be it. But I'm trying to see if I need to make sure it's instrumental. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I love a little jazz. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I do love I ain't never got nothing against a little jazz. A little swing jazz. Okay, let's see what this gave her. A little swing jazz.
Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what Big Wireless does. They charge you a lot. We charge you.
radio.
Okay, wait a minute. I can't. I like that, but that's gonna be the got me up and made me start dancing. Let me find a beat I can actually sing to. Bitch, I be the got up in me. Okay, I'm liking all this. I'm gonna come back to this way.
Birds gotta speak, fish gotta fly. Can't tell, loving no man. Birds gotta spin, fish gotta fly. I'm gonna wait till the day that I die. Loving that man of mine. Take me over the rainbow, fly me past the sea. I wanna go where the sweet grass grows and we all live wild and free. Take me over the rainbow, fly me past the sea. I wanna go where the sweet grass.
Y'all doing a little bit too much on this beat. I can't get it on that one. Maybe I could just make noises on this one. Okay, let me see if I can find a one that's gonna be. Because see, every time y'all cranking it up, y'all gonna have me up in here screaming. Now, maybe this ain't the one. Mama, baby, daddy, maybe. Mama, baby, daddy, maybe. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Mama's precious baby, daddy, it's just maybe. Mama's precious baby, daddy, it's just maybe. Unless it's a trans man. Then it's definitely daddy's. Mama's baby, daddies, maybe mamas, baby, daddies, maybe. And then if it's a trans man, it goes in reverse. Daddy, baby, mama, maybe, daddy, baby, mama, mamas, maybe. But we still gonna love this baby. Say we still gonna love this child. Everybody's gonna love. Everybody's gonna show love. Everybody's gonna come together. It don't matter. We all gonna love this baby. We all gonna stick together. We all gonna love this baby. We all gonna stick together. Set up me a drink, fellas.
One night Farmer Brown was taking.
Oh, wait, hold on. Now, this is supposed to be an instrumental. What is y'all doing? What is you all doing? That was not an instrumental. Stop playing with me. Okay, we're going to do one more number.
Happy kids are successful.
We're going to do one more number, then we're going to do some more verbal check-in.
People-powered online
I
school.
love
You join
I
more
love
than
the
2
back
million
vibe
happy
tonight. We just chilling. Set me up a drink at the bar. Set me up a drink at the bar. These is black people. Ooh, these are the inventors of jazz. You know, jazz come from New Orleans. Jazz was the birthplace of New Orleans. The birthplace of jazz was New Orleans. Set me up a drink, fellas. I'll be sitting at the end of the bar, waiting on you to bring me a cocktail. I like my drink strong, like I like my men. I like my men strong, like I like my drinks. I like him strong, like I like my drink. I like him strong, like I like my man. Ooh, pour me a tall glass of that brown liquor. Ooh, I like it when he's tall and brown, like my liquor. Put my liquor in a tall glass. Make it brown like Hennessy. Make it brown like Douce. Woo! I like my drinks like I like my man. Tall, but hold the ice. 'Cause I wanted to warm me up real quick. Come on and warm me up. Warm me up, baby. Warm up them keys. Tickle that ivory. Like you tickle me. Tickle me like you tickle those ivories. Tickle me like you tickle those keys. Dark liquor. Brown liquor, if you please. If you ain't got that much money, I'll settle for some E&J. If I really like you, you could even do some Jack Daniels or Paul Masson. You ain't always gotta break the bank for me, daddy. Just make sure you treat me right every time. Ooh. I might let you lick the pie tonight. I might let you lick this pie tonight. You wanna lick that pie? I might let you lick the pie tonight. I might let you lick my pie tonight. You wanna get the cherry off of the top of the pie, don't you? I see you looking at that cherry on the top of that pie. You wanna lick that cherry on that pie, don't you? Ooh, I might let you lick that pie tonight. Go on, lick the cherry off, baby. Go on, get it with your teeth. Like that. Just touch it. Like that. Just barely touch it, baby. Don't do all that extra stuff. Now, you're being rough. Don't get bust in your mouth. I said barely do it. Over here cutting up like this on me. You know I'm sensitive down there. That made me mad. Give me some more of my drink. I like my men like I like my drink. I like my men like I like my drink. Tall, brown, hold that ice. Warm me up real quick, make me feel nice. Tall, brown, hold that ice. Warm me up real quick, make me feel nice. Make me feel nice. I like my men like I like my drink. Tall, brown, hold the ice, warm it up, make me feel real nice. Make me feel nice. Do you want another slice of this pie? We gonna try it again. We gonna try it again. Hey, come on. I like that. I might let you lick this pie tonight. Tell the bees you might let them smell your pie tonight. Bust right in the mouth. Bust right in the mouth. Easy there, real tender. Tickle me like elbow. You so silly. I might let you lick my pie tonight. Come on, baby, do me right. I like my men like I like my drink. Tall, brown, hold the ice. Warm me up and make me feel nice. I know that's right, huh? Sometimes hold the ice. Make my shit neat. Hold the ice. I don't need no chill. Let it warm my chest. Let it warm my chest. Slide some oil to me. Let it trickle down my spine. Come on, slide some oil to me. Sure feel nice. I don't know that's right. So tonight has been a very mellow and laid back night, and you know it's really just affirmed for me the importance of self-care. You know, because I be having fruit honey. Fruit flies love being around me because I'm always chewing on some damn fruit. But so tonight became about the importance of self-care because when I saw what was going on with Netta today, Netta, you know, she and a bunch of other YouTube bloggers, I feel like, need to take some breaks, like need to do self-care. And that's another thing. I think that's why, you know, Armand does not post all the time. I think that Armand is somewhere doing self-care, and I think that, some of the greatest, some of the best people who do it, it's they take time, they step away, so that they can come back rejuvenated and refreshed, and so I love my YouTube family. I love my purple ones. I love spending time with y'all. It's definitely amazing. But it's not sharing space with y'all that's the problem. It's the shit that I go through to get here. Because, when you're on the internet, people are going to share, you're going to go down a rabbit hole, like it's just the stuff that be coming up on my feed, and I almost want to get me a new phone, like, and just start my page over. Um, be sure to like the channel, double tap your screen. It's free. Help the algorithm. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah. So I just feel like it's important to do self care so that when I do come on here and share, I'm not sharing from an empty well, because a lot of us, we are on here passing out dirty water, getting fat checks. Checks is fat, is getting paid. Because, like Michael Jackson said, all I want to say is they don't really care about us. All I want to say is they don't really care about us. So if people on here passing out dirty water getting fat checks, it confirms what Michael Jackson said. All I want to say is they don't really care about us. All I want to say is they don't really care about us. It's the setup. It's the setup for me. It's the setup for me. We don't. So, they want us to self-destruct. I mean, why they don't even have to go through the trouble of murdering us and killing us. They could just allow us to self-destruct. They could just sit back and watch us just feast on negativity until until some of us eventually just pressure up, stroking, all type of things, because we so triggered because we've entertained so much. And I'm speaking to myself. This is for me. I'm not projecting. I'm talking about me. You know, um, I deal with things. I deal with things. You know, I, sh- I, peace is very important to me. And sometimes, and when I was younger, I used to appreciate peace more. I used to appreciate quiet more. And now I'm at this crossroads in my life where I have the opportunity to get plenty of peace and quiet, but that peace and quiet comes with a lot of peace tends to be surrounded by ignorance. Now, when you live in a metropolis city where there's a lot of people there, you have to learn how to navigate other people's noise. Um, you have to learn how to navigate other people's noise. When I'm a respond to that. I'm a respond to that, Faith. You have to navigate people's noise. And that's what living in Chicago, that's what living in New York really taught me. It taught me how to navigate people's noise. Like, because when I first came up there, living in Louisiana, you got a lot of space. You can have quiet. You can walk down the street and have the whole street to yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's rare where you're gonna be walking in New York and you're gonna have a whole block to yourself.
Like it's rare. Unless you just like literally, if you just walking out your apartment, you might get that block to yourself, but you ain't gonna get a few blocks to yourself. New York is, because New York is so crowded and because there's such a high volume of people, people have to learn how to navigate other people. You have to be prepared for somebody not using their headphones and wanting to play loud music that you might not feel like hearing, somebody coming up trying to sell you chocolates, somebody coming up to you trying to sell you some candy, somebody doing a dance show and trying to raise money. Somebody gonna come on the train and want to play drums. Somebody gonna come by who is unhoused and ask for change and ask for money. When you get off the train, somebody might be playing the drums. Somebody might be singing. It might be 50 people walking around you that's in a rush to get somewhere, and they looking at you like you crazy if you don't move out of the way. And so you really have to learn how to be patient because you cannot avoid other people's noise when you're on the East Coast, when you're in, fast-paced cities, like Bronx or Brooklyn, or like when you're in one of those boroughs, like you have to be tolerant. You have to know how to be tolerant, and as a person who was born and raised in the South, it definitely expanded my capacity for tolerance and having the capacity for other people's noise and how other people show up in spaces and how other people take up space. So I'm thankful for the opportunity to be in New York because it definitely opened me up in that way. Now, what I love about the South is that it is well preserved. You don't have to pay thousands of dollars to be around trees because if you have money, you can live out in the suburbs of New York, and the suburbs cost a coin to live in. If you ain't got them type of coins, then you gonna have to live in that concrete jungle. And so you might get a few trees. You know what I'm saying? There might be some trees not too far away, but just having access to trees and grass, that's a privilege, that I no longer take for granted. And so that's the thing that I love about the South is that you can find places where you could go out in the field and be by yourself, and you could go for walks in nature very easily, and you have time to just bond and just breathe fresh clean air, and there's more likely a farm nearby or somewhere where you could get some fresh fruits and vegetables. Like, there's so many things. But the thing that I don't like about the South, while the South is very preserved and very well taken care of, a lot of times that preservation comes through a very conservative mind. And those conservatives, those extreme conservatives, they want to hold on to power. And the crazy thing is that they try to demonize queer people, like 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 Trump's whole agenda, if this is real, like what he's saying about the LGBT community. Now, I can't speak for all queer people, but I can speak for um a lot of queer people. Like, I can relate to a lot of queer people. And there's a difference between there's a difference between being gay and being queer. There's a difference between being trans and being queer. You can be queer and be trans, but there are trans people who do not accept the term queer, and there are gay people who do not accept the term queer. They want to be called gay, or they want to be a part of the acronym, or they want to be called trans. You know what I'm saying? And they'll accept being a part of the acronym, the LGBTQ plus. You know, and so, but the whole thing is that when you say queer, like a lot of queer people have a tendency to tap into their indigenous or aboriginous roots. And so a lot of queer people tend to be caregivers. They tend to be beings who like to care for, be caregivers in the tribe, help out with the family, babysit, help with the animals. They tend to want to keep the land clean. I remember when I've went to a couple of beaches this summer, and the beaches were filthy. Now, mind you, I did a video one time about how nasty the beach was when I was in Africa. And I was like, and I ain't gonna lie, I I said some stuff that I'm ashamed of. You know, I said that, niggas nasty everywhere. But when I saw how nasty them Caucasians was, I was like, it ain't just the chocolate niggas. It's the white chocolate niggas too. Cause them niggas was even nastier. That beach was so nasty. And it wasn't nobody, this was in Mississippi, and wasn't nobody in the water but white folks and light skinned Hispanic people. We was the only color in the water, and that beach was so dirty. And when we was so scared we was gonna cut ourselves on a piece of glass, we spent like 30 minutes picking up trash on the beach. And we've done that at a couple of spaces. Like we literally be at spaces like picking up trash. And so for you to think that queer people are going to be the ones that are going to destroy the planet, no, we're trying to save it. We the ones trying to save it. We're the ones who are actually thoughtful of the land. We're actually considerate of our ancestors. We actually understand that the land is just another form of ourself. Everything is everything. Didn't Lauren Hill tell y'all that? Mary J. Blige said, "You are everything, and everything is you." And Lauren Hill said, um, everything is everything. Like, literally, everything is everything. Period. Um, if it's a video of Netta turning off the camera abruptly and pissed off, they said Charles overreacted. So I haven't heard about that video. The video that I saw was her talking about white people like she was talking about white people. New Orleans, Maple Leaf, you speaking facts. I see why you don't talk on the phone nor be a girlfriend like I fall. Understand, project, protecting energies and spirits that bounce off of each other. People need break time apart. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, you have to do self-care. And people think that it's being rude or being mean to check out. No, I'm going to check in before I check out. And I say this often. Sometimes the greatest gift that we could give people we love is space. You know what I'm saying? I know that the climate is fickle right now with so many uncertainties, and that's why I like to check in. That's why I like to check in, and the check-ins ain't just for y'all; they for me. I'm not under the delusion that I'm somehow, that I'm just like a gift. I think we're a gift to each other because a lot of the things that I'm saying, I would not be inspired to say if the people who are on the live weren't on the live. So, it's me being able to channel and tap into, the audience as well as the ethereal plane. But, this live would have been over if wasn't nobody on here. I'm finna talk for an hour and a half to myself. I mean, I do talk to myself, but I don't talk to myself for a whole hour and a half. Like I be having conversations up in here. Don't get it twisted. Like a bitch is crazy. I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with that because I think a lot of us touched and just don't want to admit it. But I be up in here like I swear I be having a conversation with my ancestors. Like they be saying stuff and I be like, no. I was doing a offering the other day for a process that I'm getting ready to go through that I'm gonna share, later next month. But I had to do an offering and a ritual, and before I did the ritual, I had to clean the area because the area was dirty, and the ancestor that I was trying to get the ancestor that I was partitioning to ask for help and to ask to show up for me, they like beauty and they like clean things. And so I had to clean the area, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking on the ground and I'm like, is people been using napkins to wipe their ass out here? And so I'm literally talking to the ancestors like, what is this on this napkin? I'm like, what you got me out here picking up off these? What am I out here picking up? What is this on this? The whole while I'm out there cleaning, I'm like, what is this? Okay, now this is enough. I think I've done enough now. Okay, we good. I've done enough. We good now. You know about to be out here all day picking up dirty napkins, and I don't know what this napkin look a little sus. This napkin looks sus. It's giving boo boo kitty. It's giving somebody was wiping their Bucci can. It's giving somebody had a session. There was some leakage. Some Bucci cat juice got on this napkin. You got me out here. It's giving a mild cut up. But yeah, I wanted to touch back on yeah, just the nastiness, that we witnessed at the beach. And so, them thinking that queer people are gonna somehow destroy the planet. No, we're actually trying to save it. Like that's why our communities are rising up. But the unfortunate part about that is the LGBTQ plus movement has pretty much been co-opted by um, extreme capitalists. And capitalists, they don't they don't really give a shit about this because they're because once they use up everything here, they gonna get on a spaceship and go somewhere else and drain that planet resources. They gon' capitalists try to get so much money so where they'll have enough money to leave this planet. So when this planet get ready to go, they'll be able to send their descendants to another planet, and so that's the reason why they want to amass so much wealth is so that they could be able to colonize parts of the planet that they have not been able to colonize yet, or be able to travel to other planets. Like that's the reason for some people want extreme wealth, and then they would just leave the rest of the people here on the planet to whatever fate that has come of their extreme capitalism, of them fracking the land and extracting all of the minerals and all of the resources, for themselves so that they could use it to probably try to breathe life into another landmass or cultivate and replicate those minerals and those combinations, those genetic combinations on that planet, you know. So I think that's another reason why they may be stripping the minerals and why they may be doing the fracking, because that stuff may be going somewhere else. Because, you know, I read an article that said Mars was going to be, Mars was, people were going to be, they were going to have a colony on Mars within the next 50 years. And I read that article, I want to say about 5 years ago. And what I think about how America works is how the government works. I think when they tell us it's gonna be 50 years, I think that's for regular people. But the ones who are behind the scenes, I don't know. But then I'm kind of concerned. Like, have y'all ever really left the planet? Because a lot of people saying that the moon landing was fake, and then when them billionaires went underwater in that submarine and it imploded like that, it's making me think that um, technology in regards to how deep in the ocean a submarine can go and how far a rocket can go away from the earth, it's giving me we not quite there yet. It's giving me we not quite there yet. Or it's giving me we're scared to go out there. I don't know what the tea is, but with what happened with that submarine and everybody talking about the moon landing was fake. Like, a lot of people don't believe that we've ever landed on the moon. And some people still arguing that the earth is flat. It's crazy. It's so much we know and then we don't know. And it's like, what is absolute? Like, is anything actually absolute? Like, because this the thing. Facts today could be fiction tomorrow. That's a real thing. Like, a fact, like, it was a fact. It was literally a fact in the 1700s that a black person was a fifth of a human being. That was a fact. That was in the dictionary. It was a fact that black people were three-fifths of a person. Like, that was a fact. And so that's why when people are like, you know, like these super intelligent people, they're like, we know that shit it wasn't real. We were never three-fifths of a person. But facts can be created. Like that, like we were never, we've always been whole. But through language, they had used language to make us three-fifths of a person legally. And so when someone says, you're not this, you're not that, like, if all of us was to go and have genetic DNA testing and we were to go and have our chromosomes checked out, a lot of beings who've made like these comments about because you was a man and you was born a man and da 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 da, a lot of them will have egg on their face. And you know, some of them I would love to have them genetically tested so we could find out just how much testosterone they got in their body, just how much masculine testosterone, just how much of that Y chromosome is in them. Yeah. Cause one thing that I don't like is I don't like generalizations. I was watching this video, the girl who got into it with Cardi B. I think her name is Perry Paradise or something like that. And I saw a video that she did 9 months ago about the trans community, when all that stuff happened with Jess with the mess and stuff. And like I really was like vibing with her because I felt like she, had told Cardi B, like she had got Cardi B together. And I felt like, that was a conversation that Cardi B needed. But then I went and I looked up some more of her videos on her page, like, because that's me. That's me. And as I say this to you about me, maybe some of you could, like, when you go and you support people, make sure you know what you're supporting. And so I went to go and look at some more of her videos because of what she had said. And clearly, you understand that if it's a video that a person made 3 years ago, 5 years ago, or 10 years ago, there's probably been some growth. But if this person is still talking like this and it was just about 8 or 9 months ago or 10 months ago, then that's probably how they still think. And I mean, she drugged trans women. And everybody was just amening her in the comment section like it was so much the truth. But she even double talked her language because she made an instance where she said, she said that because only women can give birth. Well, men can give birth. She said she made it like she was being respectful. She said only men can give birth. She said only women could give birth. She said, but trans men can give birth too, but it's because they're biological women. Then she turned around and said, if we're going to use science to uphold everything, then doesn't y'all science say that y'all are biologically male? So why y'all don't, why there's no validation from that part? And it was so crazy because you call trans men biological women when technically it would be biologically female because female is the sex and womanhood is the construct or the identity that you can choose to identify with if you were born female. Typically that's the box that you're being groomed for is to go into the woman box. But when you're not born a woman or a man. You're born a baby. You're born an infant. You're born a toddler, a child. Yeah, you're just a baby. You know what I'm saying? And then you start being groomed to go into, first you go from being a baby, you go from being an infant to a toddler, then from a toddler to a child, from a child to a pre-adolescent, from the pre-adolescent to the adolescent, and then from the adolescent to the teenager, and then from the teenager to the adult, and then you would be if you identify with those constructs, then you would become a man or a woman. And so it's crazy how when a baby is born, y'all already saying it's a man or it's a woman. Like that's crazy. And then when the child turns out to be queer and doesn't fit into those constructs, y'all is butt booty hole hurt. But you started speaking this over this child's life because of their genitalia when they were a baby, and every cell in our body is transformed every 7 years. All of our body is literally regenerated itself. Every 7 years, the blood changes and filters itself out every 4 months. The blood changes. This is why doctors typically want blood tests from you um, 3 times a year. Like, when they're checking on you because that blood changes Every 120 days the blood changes, and then the whole body, like, it changes every 7 years. And so you literally put these babies into boxes when they're born, and then when they don't live up to boxes that you put them in as a child, you butt booty hole hurt. My hope is built on nothing less. And then when you don't get what you was looking for, you're made late. You're feeling pressed. But why would you label this being that's going to change completely at least 3 times before it turns 21? When this baby turns 7, it's going to look different than it did as a baby. When it turns 14, it's going to look completely different than it did at 7. When it turns 14, it's going to look completely different at 21 than it looked at 14. And you've literally boxed this baby up and packaged this baby to be a man or a woman based on genitalia at birth. And y'all supposed to be the intelligent ones. It's not making any sense. The math is just not mathing. Oh well. I didn't mean to get heavy on y'all. I didn't mean to get heavy. I feel like it's important to let people figure out who they are for themselves instead of telling them who they are. Allow people to tell you who they are. Say it with me. Stop telling people who they are. Allow people to tell you who they are. Let's say it again. Let's make it a mantra. Today, I'm going to stop telling people who they are, and I'm going to allow them to tell me who they are. Today, I'm going to stop telling people who they are. I'm going to allow them to show me who they are. And I'm going to trust the process. Today, I am going to trust the process and allow people to show me and tell me who they are before I project onto them who I think they should be and who I think they are. Amen, a woman that'll preach all by itself. The church doors is open. Okay, so I'm going to take us out tonight. We're gonna do something.
Okay, settle in.
We're gonna do something.
You all had a good summer.
We're gonna do something. We're gonna do. Well, I know what I want to do. I wonder if I could get away with that. I wonder if I could get away with that. I started to play T.S. Mammy. But I ain't gonna do that one. Cause I think they'll get me on that already. Cause I think they already that's that song already. It's got 106 views already. So the algorithm probably didn't. And it's my song, but I think they will work me for playing it in this video. I think they will work me. They probably gonna want to work me anyway. Ooh, I'm getting sleepy. We're gonna do. I want to do a close out song with the candles. So let's pick out a close out song. Okay. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to see if I could get away with this one. And then if I sing over it, maybe I could run it past these bitches. I am. I really want to play that one. I love this song. Oh, there it go right there. Look at that. It must be meant.
Intense burst of pigments.
New Lumila Liquid Blush by L'Oreal Paris.
Yeah. Love is war, and war is love. Because if you love something,
You ready?
you'll definitely go to war for it. And I'm willing to go to war for my wholeness, my family, and my humanity. Lillian, Lillian. Thank you, Mother, thank you, Father, you made me whole. Thank you, Mother, thank you, Father, you healed my soul. Thank you, Mother, thank you, Father, you made me whole. Thank you, Mother, thank you, Father, you healed my soul. I am both egg and seed. I follow and lead, not just flesh, but a spiritual being once enslaved. But now I'm free to live out my dreams. Thanks to what you placed inside of me, because we are warriors for our humanity. We got to fight. I know we got to fight. We got to hold up this freedom banner. We've got to hold it up until we thrive. I am day and night, both wrong and right, the peace and the fight, beginning and the end, your enemy and friend. Chaos and order, backwards and forwards, the lie and the truth, the old and the youth, the strong and the weak, the head and the feet, the roots and the tree, the moon and the sun, the many and the one, foreign and kin. Yes, I lose and win, 'cause we are warriors for our humanity. We got to fight. I know we got to fight. We got to hold up this freedom banner. We've got to hold it up until we thrive. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. You made me whole. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. You healed my soul. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. You made me whole.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah. 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 I needed that. 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 We rise, we fall together, do it all. Bye, Saki Rock, Saki Rock, Saki Saki. They try to label us and lock us in, diminishing our connection over difference of skin. From beginning to end, forced assimilation, been trying to blend, but in the capitalist society, it's more enemies than friends. Spiritually impoverished, how the people gonna win? The oath, pointing out sin, while the rich wallow in pig pens, stacking poor people like casino chips, collecting them dividends. But the game ain't over. Third eye open, standing here sober on the four-leaf clover, ready to nova. I got bars, but I ain't hover. Neither am I sitting on the sofa, letting life pass me by. I'm putting myself out there, co-creating a vibe, growing the tribe, ready to be free of the hive, the ones that don't value our lives. Even when we submit to the lies. If we want real democracy, we gotta cut the ties. Cut the ties. Oh, if we want real democracy, we gotta cut the ties. Before this is hope's demise. They try to label us and lock us in, diminishing our connection over difference of skin. They try to label us and lock us in, diminishing our connection over difference of skin. But we rise, we fall together through it all. We rise, we fall together through it. Join me in the circle. Together in the circle. Walk with me in this circle. Circle of life. Circle of life. Love in this circle. Heal with me in this circle. Just be in this circle, circle of life, circle of life. Me are free in this circle. Let's just be circle of whoa. The circle of life. Let's just be in this circle. Oh, let's just be in the circle of life. So as we draw to a close for tonight's live, I want to thank you for the 23 likes. I feel like Bobby likes. Cause you know we with purple ones, we didn't used to get them type of likes while we was on the live. We didn't even have them kind of likes a week later. We got 23 likes during the live. Amen, amen. Did you hear that? 23. Now, Faith, you've been with him. You've been here. Chick, you know what it was like. But we was holding on, wasn't we, Faith? We had the faith that can move many mountains. Faith that can conquer anything. Oh, anything. Oh, we had the faith on Faith. Faith, we had the faith on. We done came a long way.
We got some likes tonight. 11 people was able to stay here from beginning to end. The lowest that the number dropped was about what, 8? So it was some of y'all that were loyal from beginning to end. Then y'all were just enjoying the vibe. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if some of y'all fell asleep with the phone on side of you, because I've been told that I have a very soothing voice. And I would be honored if you trusted me enough to fall asleep with me talking. That's a beautiful thing, because our subconscious is most vulnerable when we sleep. And so, when people fall asleep on me, I am I don't feel played. When I was younger, I used to feel played. I used to be like, "Hello, hello, you fell asleep on me." I used to get mad. But then the ancestors had revealed to me that when a person trusts you to allow you to speak over them while they're asleep, that that's a blessing. And so, if some people fell asleep while they was on the live, if some of y'all just was so happy that y'all was able to catch me going live at bedtime, and I could help you to have a beautiful sleep, then I am thankful for that as well, because that is what the tribe does for each other. We show up for each other. And I hope that you have a beautiful sleep. I hope that you rest well and feel very rejuvenated when you wake up to face the day, and you just feel renewed and rejuvenated. Yes, yes. All through your body, rejuvenation, healing, restoration. Yes, thank you, God Goddess. So, as I get ready to blow out these candles tonight, all three of the candles are lit purple ones. We have the candle of protection, we have the candle of knowingness, and we have another candle of protection. These candles lit together equate the Trinity, past, present, and future, or past, present, and future. As I blow out these candles on the physical plane, they will grow with intensity on the spiritual plane. As above, so below, as within, so without. As above, so below, as within, so without. As above, so below, as within, so without. A man, a woman, Lelim Leler. Wait, hold on. As above, so below, as within, so without. Yes, yes, yes. So, Iangani Iyanko Kalukalo, which means I'm a child of God Goddess. And if I am, you know you are. Bound and round, both circle and square, we too speak life, so operations beware. Sending healing to those in despair. El Babosawa, which means we come in peace. No harm to any. Lelim, Layla. So, have a beautiful night, and today is Friday. So, I'm going to take a Saturday Sabbath, a Sunday Sabbath, and a Monday Sabbath, and I will check in on my social medias on Tuesday. I'm giving myself until midnight tonight, so I ain't got to rush myself. But at midnight tonight, after midnight tonight, it's gonna start tonight, and then it'll be till Tuesday. So I'm gonna give myself 3 days, no social media, nothing, nothing. Oh, one day at a time. I feel it already. Like it just keep calling me. It just be calling me. It just be calling me. It just be calling me. But I'm going to take my break. I'm going to take my break, and then I will return on one Tuesday, and I will do a check-in, and I will decide if I need to take another, if I need to take some another day or take some more days, but we will check in Tuesday. And so what you can be doing is when this live is over with, I'm gonna go into the chat and I'm going to leave my email for Laylim Laylur in the chat. It is laughproductions@gmail.com. So I'm going to leave that, I'm going to pin that under the video. So if anyone has any content ideas, don't just send me stuff that's going to trigger me. Like, don't, like some stuff that we could talk about that you think is higher vibrational, stuff that that you would like to hear me discuss, or something you would like to unpack together, like something you think would be a good topic. If you have some ideas, if you have something you want to share, I'm going to leave that email because I'm not going to be checking my regular email. I'm not going to be checking any of that. Like, I'm going to take a break from my phone. I'm only going to answer phone calls on it. That's all I'm going to do on my phone is answer phone calls for the next 3 days. I will answer certain people phone calls. Let's be clear. Because some people I'm be like, child. But I'm going to leave a good email in the chat. So, I know there are people who like to send content and who have ideas of things that they would like to discuss. And so if you send me some ideas, then I could be looking over them while I'm on the break, so that I could come back with a somewhat prepared message. But we like doing things organically over here. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Down but now that I say cool, it keeps spinning and turning. Ian Gani, Ian Kokalukalo, which means I am a child of God, goddess. And if I am, you are. Take care. I'm going to leave the email in the chat. We need 5 purple hearts. Who's going to give me 5 purple hearts in the chat to close us out? We need a hashtag of purple ones, and we need 5 hearts in the chat. So once I see the five purple hearts come into the chat, and I see the hashtag purple ones in the chat, we will officially be closing out for today. So I'm gonna wait on that. Wade in the water, wade in the water, chilling rain. Okay, we got the 5 hearts. Now we need hashtag purple ones. Not is gonna trouble the one. Wade in the water. Wait in the water to me. And thank you, and Faith, I want to thank you tonight for being the moderator. We missed you 100% pure love, but Faith, you held it down. You swung that wrench like David had hurled that slingshot round his head. You had swung that wrench tonight. We had one troll to get in and say a couple of cute things, but then you dealt with him expeditiously. And the rest of those trolls didn't stand a chance. Want me to say something? And you was managing the likes. We had other people to come in and manage the likes and encourage the likes, and nobody came in here and behaved. And it was another one who came up in here. We had some converted trolls in here tonight. We had some trolls that was coming up in here and it was on their troll And they weren't trolling like that tonight. So I want to say thank you to the ones who was just well behaved in the chat tonight and didn't do too much on and was just sitting back and just, just chilling and just enjoying things. So wait a minute, 100% pure love was in here for a second. She did come in for a second. All right, baby. Something must have came up, or maybe I did it later. She fell asleep tonight. Okay. Well, anyway, I love y'all. Thank you so much for all the love and support and helping to build this platform and to make it stronger. Purple ones rise, but right now, purple ones finna lay down and take a nap. And we'll see purple ones. We'll be convening again Tuesday. I love y'all and have a good night. I like that version. It's hood, yes. It's okay. We got each other back. Amen, they woman. All right, love y'all. See you Tuesday.